What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Warehouse Series. So if you're new to the channel, as always, I'm going to ask you to subscribe. Discord, we have over 120 people in that community over there. You know, everyone helping each other out over there. So if you want to join Discord, that link is in the description below. Hitting that notification bell is just going to let you know when I post. Leave comments and give me a thumbs up. So the first thing I want to talk about is someone asked me, can you film yourself in the warehouse without no edits? I do not select often, so just be patient with me. I'm going to try to get that video out for you. And it's possible it might be a 20-30 minute video. So if I do, because what he's saying is he wants to see me actually, if I put a case down and then I found out later that, that case doesn't work there, he wants to see me actually doing everything. So I could try to do something like that without a doubt. So give me some time with that. Like I said, I don't select often in the warehouse, but when I do, I will do something like that. Today, we're going to go off of something. I can't remember if it was the same person or not, but someone asking about dog food. So we're going to go over some pictures that I took in the warehouse of some dog food pallets. So let's do that. All right, guys. So the first thing I'm going to look at is two experienced selectors. These two experienced selectors got over 20 years in the warehouse. And what do you notice that they do with their bags? So the first tip that I want to tell you is when you have minimal bags of dog food, flour, whatever it is, you keep it in the same corner. I know I've mentioned this before, but one person stacked it on the back of their pallet and one person stacked it on the front of their pallet. But what did they do? They kept them together. They did not want to spread it out over their pallet because they know that stacking on bags is not easy. And the more cardboard tops that you have showing, flat surfaces, the more likely you're going to build a good pallet. So two experienced selectors with minimal bags. Now let's take a look at two inexperienced selectors with minimal bags. All right, so here's the first one right here. All right, so right here we got, they started off good with the two tidy cats and the bucket down there, and but then look at the bags. I mean, my yellow arrow up in the corner is where they should have put this, put their bags, in my opinion. This bag that's leaning over the bucket should have never been there, and the bag that's on top of the tidy cat shouldn't have been there. The two white arrows, picture that. You remove that bag, you drop those two boxes right down on top of the tidy cats, you got a nice level playing field, and you drop the box on top of the bag that's leaning over the bucket. Remove that bag on top of the bucket and bring that box straight down. You're gonna have a level playing field again. Guys, when you have minimal bags, you got to do it like the first two pictures I showed you. Now let's look at the second picture I want to show you. Once again, this person had like 5, 6, 7 bags. And what did they do? They spread it all over their pallet. This is what I would have done personally. I just drew on this a little bit, but the top corner, I would have put two layers, stacked side by side as high as I need to go with them. I would have stacked them side by side on that front corner, and then all the white area would have been straight flat boxes to stack on. But instead, this person elected to put bags all over their pallet, which they didn't need to. So when you have very minimal bags, stack them in the corner like these two pictures, either in the back or front. Just pick a corner and stack them straight up. All right, guys, and the second thing I want to look at is a pallet that has all bags. Okay, so right here we started off with bucket, tidy cats. This is my buddy at work. He's a good guy. I just didn't want to show his face. I drew a little smiley face over him, but he built a really good pallet. I wanted to take a picture of his pallet, and as you can see, guys, he built a good base, and on top of that, just the bags constantly layering and tying in when he possibly could. Here's a side view of that same pallet. Once again, look what he's doing. From the outside of the pallet to the outside of the pallet, my blue arrows are the gaps that he left in there. Those gaps are totally fine. House on stilts, I always say. The gaps in there are good, but look how he ties in really nice. And look at the layers, okay? Just because you do not have to, tie in every single layer. Look how he stacks 2, 2, 3, and then he crosses in, okay? It doesn't matter if you tie in every layer. As long as you tie in the pallet, it doesn't matter if you go 3 and then tie in one layer, and then 3 and tie in one layer, as long as you're tying that layer in. And that's exactly what he did here. He built a really good pallet, got his sugar up on the front corner, got tidy cats in the middle, got a bucket on the corner, high corners and low inside. That's exactly how he stacked on this pallet. And then he tied it in with all the bags when he possibly can. So 2 examples right there, guys, when you have a lot of bags and when you don't have a lot of bags. The person that's asking about dog food, I hope this gives you a little idea of whenever you don't have a lot of bags and you have boxes and different type of things coming up. That's all I could do right now is just show you pictures of other people selecting in the warehouse and showing you what they're doing and showing you what I would do differently. So I hope this helps. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.